tells everybody, say, Ouattara and his technical team and the management did not have a clear plan as far as how their recruitment was going to be like. Because, Tama, me chef you years back, coach Bia, say, Opesa will go into the transfer market. Who first, second, and to some extent, third choices. Granted that admitting, say, the first choice, no, young farmer for whatever reason. Then he will move to justify. We'll definitely go into your second choice.
There was no option.
That tells you that there was no clear plan. But you didn't tell me.
Has you meeting Jobia?
Has
transfer
there
was
was no clear plan.
Meeting was the leaders.
In terms of there was no clear plan going into the transfer. Into the the other two names, you know, your own Samuel Bodu,
which will be a good addition,
and then another your own Didi Dramani. Already the course has been placed to these two coaches.
And I think these two
what I have been told.
Okay.
And
calls to one
to both Bodu and Didi. And
Bodu.
Yes, and Ra.
To find out whether they are available or
not. Opportunity for what I've been told.
But a condition of Bodu.
Oh, be patrol. It's condition.
And condition on.
Phobia Bodu, Yasha, so between my age, more hassle.
Did you want to
Just some power.
anything?
The first thing is that.
And on gas on going.
The first thing is that Obaka say.
One I got in our boots.
Obaka say,
will be paid.
Now one bit my got in our boots.
Don't be on betra
and only
Tama. First thing is about Obaka say my yatu. Now for one lay down.
Man boy.
Conditions.
Man boy.
Okay.
Now sir, Obed. See him. Dr. Nyao's position on board.
Everybody knows.
Okay.
And this is for public knowledge.
See, I one or can
that's what we so so near me and more. And now board in a catcher. Okay. The only reason I remember who coming to be a board in inform me. Okay.
But I said it is a public knowledge.
Yeah.
Experienced member of the board.
I didn't know why. Ouattara, why you will be here?
Oh, man, sound personal.
My best sound, sir.
And me.
I don't have any backbone.
Because
there are some who believe that the man should go. And I will cast based on the two matches and the only go for an also all of our backbone.
Yes, because
coming from Nyahotama.
Because why be there?
This is the same person.
Or Pamu Bodu after 2 matches.
After 3 matches.
So you two.
He said worse things than.
So you two.
Bodu had 2 points in 2 matches, in 3 matches against Kotoko, Olympics, and Adriana. Ouattara 0 point against Baseke and Heart of Life.
So at least you can wait for the third game.
No, the
pension
of those two teams.
Nyaho pension.
And in that season, so 2 teams no nyina make the top. Make the top. And there is
another issue, not there. Okay. There's another issue, cry.
And the time, Sisi Ouattara, I said, Utimima, sa back in Nawanya, if you Dr. Nyahono, a year juma. Because Macan say if you have 70% of the board turning against you,
it is 70%. No.
Say board, I'm so saying 12 member board was rising. It won't be 70% there. Almost for Senka, they are in Quanonco. And backing on the remaining 30%, you know, is led by Dr. Nyaho. And of course, because he's an experienced and a big guy, shot on the board, you know. Or can't
so, board, no matter the point, I'm taking decision on the coach and whether you should stay or not. And that's like 70% there automatic. You just he goes.
It's a 70% by individual opinion.
And come on, Didi,
as compared to you taking decision, because you take decision is 70% there.
And I'm going
side with you, but I bet to say, and come on, we who say and call.
So where's the board chairman?
The board chairman, I walk room her.
No, can't meet Ujina. So whatever be an and confident, you know, it's 70-30. And I'm asking where the board chairman would be.
Tama, where am I making outside of the board chairman himself?
Onka 70-30 no.
Onka 70-30 no.
Okay.
Board chairman ni Ghana ha. I think enona ebia ama Watara lifeline. Ebia ka board chairman ha no mo a kede nka the others will push or impress upon him to act. It is because the board chairman is out of the country. Enona ama ase when a bit of a lifeline. Into a banner sana now by a doctor decision more. So and the others respect him so much that okay, though we disagree, but yatiasi. And then on a day Watara and Nancy say, Tamadema Watara situation is a bit precarious in here. Weekend the House of Folk are not fortunate to be playing at Accra Stadium because clearly own your opportunity no. Now say Legon Senia now we can pandia and earlier on dia ebia ebeboa kakra ebia ebeboa kakra but say anko Legon na say ekosa ko fi Accra enclave ni mu kra dia ene na ase neutrality in terms of venue no asa abe the center of it sisi no House of Folk are not able to mass up numbers ebe ma o crowd na wo bobo na ebe a bit intimidating against the opponent no and ekrom akra no the other teams omo nsa nsuro we no class ibia enti do baby na hwe Watara situation is ano they will keep giving assurances but I say he's just hanging on the thread. I say Watara ne exit no draw more nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer because he will need to do something. Tell me worry and it's on Watara na no tools now the bad one he seems to be fighting the tools and when you're fighting the tools that you're working with then and also another problem. And as a sort of finding a way to get the boys on his side. Players no.
Players are from tools.
Oh, say, Tama. They say a way. They say why would you say figurative? So way there.
And it's okay tools because the coach work with a lot of other accoutrements. Me fan say
accoutrement in the tools.
Me fan say no me nipa na. Ebi anai ni cones.
There be can
ni cones na dia.
Omo bona me nya results no.
Ono mo kon.
Ono mo issues. So some of the players don't believe him, they don't trust him. Some of them feel say he's playing them out of position and all that. Together, but they were there, on devil deep into himself, into his arsenals. Into
yeah, Madrid mo coaches omo ya de o. We mo level enu igwana ana.
Madrid first team coaches and it's a structure. It's more. The systems are working.
Man management.
Systems are working.
Man management.
Given the experience that this man has had, and the profile, the CV that we saw.
Okay, to be has AGM. How the West to be used to.
So I keep asking if this man cannot coach Hearts of Folk, why be him? At the experience, you see. At that time, Fred Chirabos they are coaching us now. Coach Obama Youngs said the whole kind system near there. And today, partner, this man is in a Morocco work of one with the still he cannot coach. Man, some young boys he can say you don't know how to coach. You are coaching me out of putting me out of position.
The target and what has person achieve, no problems, the Watara by after first 2 matches, Orizi expectation. So Teki has from Tima. After first 2 matches, Hearts of Folk fans believe they can win the league.
At a point.
Normal believe we say the Omoye under Samoa do a second round on Beji League, and we be no more Sabe. So the target for Watara move from a coach Ainya but turn on build to a coach of it me and Neya. And Neya no and Hajiegu. If from the word go and a house here and a clear say this season I ever boy. Yes, shedding kakra. Can common be different. But at the house she be 3 musebs to Omo Beji League. So when you start and you are not starting war, it put pressure on the building. And so to clearly Watara someone and when I make a promise. You struggle to get positives about Watara. But what now how much they want here say a new squad. But new squad in the second game. Let's see something. How many times and a house against Heart of Lions? Omo threaten opponent. Out Muse has a puny opponent, has a Chrese or a bigger team than Heart of Lions. Bona has a bono. You don't see any form of authority ever has bono. You don't see any form of difference. And you don't see improvement as compared to the previous game has boy. Oshe has any dreams. Now Beshe has ni baseke. Now Beshe has any Heart of Lions. I say edda the ejinana. You see a coach who is more of experimenting than a coach who is building. And I say these are the challenges. Now you don't see Martin Kakari, you don't see Rafael Amponsa, you don't see Amankwa Befi, Gideon Asante Huno. These are all boys so anan komusu so a omu grow. Enti ka wo yusu omo you say match back well lusu second match ulusu kra we share video now has a creative chances. Then we can start talking about a solid defense, chances move creative are getting closer. We can talk about the philosophy yehubi. Enti ase tinkon yemfa nko direm yen hwede nyame beye yenye lineup and allow that kind of thing. And no na ekum has
Fanom go fano so la unya hint
ekum has supporters ni sunsun.
Tama 3 names na aba up.
Okay.
So Oza me can broni bi kireo.
Broni sem de omunjai.
And I'm still working on it. But
So the wa ben bo mo pa abrofo no mo ba. Ono ankasa se all settle o krum ha no cry 2 months.
Oh, but it be so I ade o.
Ebi misoto dodo sen. O de abrofo aye fa ba e na broni aba. Se mostly obetom the middle of the season a. Onye obi a wa coach wa Ghana happen. And wa kwa wa ba. Dodo na wa ba fresh. Dodo sen it me survive so betom a. Because to answer credible the difference between Same and Zakito Krano. And here 1 week, 2 weeks.
Oh, and there's some more assistant in there.
Let's be honest, Coach Watara. And then we did a from promise, and I make to us. No compa and say we in terms of the names that or the man paying for some players or performance or one farmer no. Players are or no or pair say me I want this young farmer to do baby no. And right now I Bafo was saying say have a supporters be and those things. Me and Pompona and squatting sending me the audio. Now only see it. A baby no. Now I was set a Watara I catch those trusted guys and me say mother say if no good player right move with my boy I let me then work on it and work on it and see. And I want to justify and I want time no. After that has I want time FC. Omuti say play be the free I want time. With the I want time. With the I want time. Eti you see as much as blame beer maybe no. I think say how has folk approach the transfer window team na also been a dodgy ball and more color league ni mu. Who approach transfer window no more. You don't be able to say one OJ league no. The OJ league ni pom so too. How many players did they sign? Some of the OJ league no. Look at the recruitment they did. They were strengthening up to be more stronger and compete.
The exact king.